Chances are Kate Middleton is not dancing with other princesses, but hey, chances are chances and you never know. A lot of people have been worried and coming up with theories surrounding where the Princess of Wales could be, and because she hasn't been seen since Christmas Day, there's a lot of theories. So we're gonna be getting into some public theories because the memes have been memeing. Anyways, let's jump into the rabbit hole. It's 2024, who doesn't have a BBL? Well, you can't spell Bible without BBL, right? Anyways, one of the most popular theories right now is that Kate Middleton is simply recovering from her very own BBL. I'm not sure if you have seen or heard about how painful this procedure is supposed to be, and there's so many health complications which would obviously explain her longer than anticipated hospital stay. I mean, the average recovery time for a BBL is roughly 2 to 3 months, and if Kate isn't supposed to be back until Easter, the timeline is lining up. Obviously, I personally don't think this is true, but I love the thought of it. Only the internet would come up with this, and one user on X even tweeted asking the Swifties for help because they're known for solving and spending time finding Easter eggs, but instead, she's asking them to find where Kate is. The whole BBL theory was surprisingly not the craziest theory because the internet is flooded with ideas on where she could be. Kate might be with the Riz god, Pete Davidson. Honestly, good, because I'm surprised Young Gravy didn't jump onto this train because it's no secret he loves moms. This next theory gained quite the attention and the palace seems less than impressed. A Spanish TV host, Concha Calaja, sorry for the mispronunciation, claimed that Kate has been put into a medically induced coma due to surgical complications, and they even cited an anonymous source within the royal household. And with a story like this, during a time with no clear answers, people ran with it. However, the palace was not going to let this rumor spread because they have been aggressively pushing back against this claim, even describing the TV host coma story as total nonsense. But of course, you can't stop the internet from coming up with more possibilities, and some are more wild than others. Have you ever had a bad haircut and just wanted to hide it until it grows out? Because that is what Kate Middleton could be doing right now. Well, at least according to the internet. One tweet went viral after a user googled how long it takes for bangs to grow out, and it stated around 3 to 4 months. But other factors vary on this time, and now some are convinced Kate is hiding to grow her hair back. And to be honest, I doubt this one is true, but if it is, I can't blame her because I do the same. But this wasn't the only theory because someone else posted a ton of possible reasonings with a secret baby being on the list, and in brackets they wrote Ginger, so I'm not sure if they were talking about the baby being Ginger or being named Ginger, who knows. Another theory from the same user was that Kate took hide and seek a little too seriously, but clearly she's winning if that's the case. Okay, so our next theory has been circulating Reddit as many believe it sounds very possible. However, I would like to remind you that this is just one person's speculation and a theory, so take it as a grain of salt. Quite a bit of the speculation is regarding the alleged troubled relationship Kate has with William. So the last time Kate was seen was the same day the ambulance was called, and her birthday was in January, with not a single post on social media for her or pictures of William looking after their kids. This alone is a little suspicious, but it gets even more interesting because there were no visitors to the hospital, no public well wishes from the royals or even her own family while she was supposedly getting surgery, which has caused some to believe that this was just a cover-up for something they're on purposely not releasing information for. This one Redditor shared how their personal guess was a serious physical incident with William on December 28th, and she was hospitalized until the alleged surgery and after she was moved into her parents' home with their kids because they have also not been seen recently. But Kate made it clear she wanted the lives of her children to be remained as normal as possible, and in the initial statement released by Kensington Palace, they said the Princess of Wales appreciates the interest the statement will generate, and she hopes that the public will understand her decision to maintain as much normality for her children as possible. And this has led people to further think there was some sort of serious conflict between William and Kate for this to happen, and Kate isn't expected to return to public duties until after Easter. But as for William, he returned to his duties on February 7th, and on February 9th, Daily Mail reported Kate joined her family at their home and she was not photographed there either. And on February 20th, Kensington Palace released a statement on only William's behalf, but this was also shocking to some as since William and Kate got married, they typically release statements as a pair, but this one was a solo statement from William. One user by the name of Calla Quinn on TikTok shared her theory, which has gained over 60,000 views. She believes that Kate is recovering after donating one of her kidneys to King Charles for becoming queen one day. This theory has been spreading because Kate and Charles both recently had hospital visits due to their health, and King Charles received treatment for an enlarged prostate, and it was was during this visit to the hospital, where it was also discovered that King Charles had cancer. Although he has been since released and been seen, this doesn't stop the speculation that he is currently living with Kate's kidney. Who knows, maybe Kate's recovering slower than Charles for whatever reason, but also probably also very unlikely, but not impossible. Except people are already debunking this because Kate is already going to be queen one day regardless, and giving Charles a kidney technically prolongs the wait to become queen, but still a theory. Something Kate is working overtime, yep, and not in their royal duties, but for reality TV content. This sounds ridiculous, but kind of rooting for it to be real because this is kind of funny and iconic. So Network 10 recently released a few hints on who's going to be going to the jungle for the next season of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. So before these celebrities jump onto the show, they pretty much go completely silent beforehand in order to not raise too much suspicion. So this theory believes that the so-called recovery time Kate is taking is actually her preparing for her big appearance on TV and starting her reality TV career. As believable or unbelievable this theory is, it's not the craziest one, that's for sure. So you thought her potential TV debut was wild, right? Well, that isn't the only job she's trying to pursue, because another theory was that she's currently working at the Willy Wonka experience in Glasgow. If you have not heard about this event, it was compared to Firefest for kids, as the entire event was the total opposite of a kid's dream, and the police were even called as some families were so outraged. But one person who was serving chocolate and looks was Kate Middleton herself. Just look at these photos of her at the event. Insert photos. Clearly, she's slaying the Willy Wonka purple outfit. They probably put the whole event budget on Kate Middleton alone, which is why everything else seemed less than impressive. Obviously, this is just Photoshop, but some wonder if she's just lost somewhere at this experience, or maybe she got sucked into the chocolate river. Kate serves looks and apparently serves art as well, because people are speculating she could be the identity behind the anonymous artist Banksy. One user on X gained almost 50,000 likes for stating, "Not a single Banksy since Kate Middleton disappeared. Coincidence?" While I was in this rabbit hole, I found this account on X back from 2018 with one singular tweet that read, "Kate Middleton is Banksy." And this tweet dates back to 2019. This entire account is based on Kate Middleton being Banksy, and because it was created before all these rumors, I thought it was a little extra funny. Banksy is an English-based street artist, and their real identity has been remained unconfirmed. For years now, randomly his art would be found on the streets, and he is arguably one of the most controversial street artists in the world. So if Kate wanted to keep her royal duties, it would make sense she wouldn't want her art alter ego to come out, so it's anonymous. A more serious theory is the potential that Kate is going through mental health complications, because in the past she has opened up about her struggles with hyperemesis gravidarum, which, sorry if I mispronounced it, I'm not a doctor, that's for sure, but she experienced this during pregnancy. Kate was also becoming one of the loudest voices within the royal family, speaking up for mental health and well-being of young people, as she previously revealed that she and William cared deeply about this cause. In the past, Kate has engaged and focused on mental health of students, but since she is recovering from her BBL, William's cousin Beatrice has actually stepped up for the cause, which is really great to see. But ultimately, Kate has expressed her past experiences with mental health, and she is in the public eye all the time, plus the added pressure of being a royal would surely affect her mentality, at least I would assume. So maybe she's currently residing with her family in order to stay away from the spotlight, which is clearly working, as nobody knows what she's up to, and the extra recovery time may be best for her mental health. This next theory I have no words for, so people have been saying things like, which other royal have we not seen for the past 2 months? Oh, I know, Queen Elizabeth II, Prince Philip, and Princess Diana. But it's what they all have in common that people are raising red flags for, which is that these 3 royals have passed. So yes, people think Kate has joined them in the heavens above, and for obvious reasons I don't want to feed into this theory too much, as she does have a family of her own and all that. But it's not only the absolute worst case scenario people are speculating about, because others believe she is missing in general, which she apparently is with her own family, and I personally believe that, but some are saying there are holes in the whole story, which is why there is so much speculation. A spokesperson for Princess Kate actually said that they were clear from the very beginning that Kate would be absent from her duties or public eye until after Easter, and that Kensington Palace would not only provide updates when it was significant, plus they reiterated that she was doing well, and one day after Kate's procedure, the initial statement said that Kate wishes her personal medical medical information remains private, so honestly, she could just be taking her time to have a full recovery out of the public eye. These Kate Middleton memes are reminding me of the whole submarine incident from last year because it was such a serious situation, but the internet was running with it. The internet is one crazy place, but their theories are clearly crazier. Who knows, maybe Kate will debut her new BBL for Easter weekend with her perfectly grown out hair and extra money for working at Willy Wonka's experience. Anyways, I do want your opinions on all these wild or probable theories. Do you think she's just taking her time recovering and people are making this bigger than it needs to be? Or do you think things are a little suspicious? I would love to know all your thoughts down below, and if you made it this far, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you don't know me already, I'm Melanie with InformOverload, and I'll be sure to see you next time. Bye bye.